welcome back. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have not recorded in so long, and it's really been so long, and so much has happened. But welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you are one of my few but loyal regulars, welcome if you are new. Please, before the video starts, hit that like, subscribe, and comment below anything and everything, things that you want to see, things that you want to hear about and talk about, like after this video is done, and after I explain to you what's been going on in my life and what has been happening. So it is, I don't know, I'm recording on my phone per usual. It is Tuesday, March 8th. I have no recollection of time whatsoever. So here we are. Time really does escape me. Like, it's March of 2022. I have not recorded since 2021. It's crazy. And so a lot has changed in these past few months. If you've noticed, I don't know, my last sit down video, or like my last videos in general, like, this is kind of a new space here. I have moved cross country. Yes, your girl moved back to Michigan. So as some of you may know, in my last few videos, I was in Las Vegas, and I stayed there for a little less than a year, probably like 10, 11 months. And then I moved back after my contract with my job was up. I moved back to Michigan to move in with my sister and my cutie of a nephew. Absolutely adore him, love of my life. And so that's what I have been up to. I had moved at the end of January, so I think I got back January 29th. And I have just been working, going to school, trying to balance everything. When I moved back, I did not have my apartment yet, so I was staying with a friend. And after we got our keys and everything, I was slowly moving my stuff in. So still trying to transition from Vegas to Michigan, even though I've lived in Michigan for so many years before. It's still a new transition because I'm a different person. I'm in a different season, a different chapter of my life, and I have grown and been accustomed to certain things out in Vegas. And so if you watched my very first video, you know that I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I moved out to Las Vegas after I had ended a 3.5-year relationship. And I really didn't know who I was. I was trying to really find myself, because for those, it was right out of high school, so like those 3.5 years, like, I was someone that I thought I was, but I really wasn't. And so getting out of that relationship, oh my god, okay, cool. Getting out of that relationship and not knowing who I was, battling anxiety and depression, not even knowing I had it, and being diagnosed a few months after, being on medication for a little while and weaning myself off because I really wanted to start this self-healing, loving, finding myself journey, whatever you want to call it. And so I moved out to Vegas just to do that. And I didn't have a lot of friends out there. I had one friend that I hung out with sometimes. I worked a lot. I went to school online, and that was just that. Like, I lived alone. I had a roommate, but like, we didn't know each other, so I lived alone. And from those few months I was out there, I was alone. I was working on myself. I was going through therapy, and I was really just trying to hone in on myself and figure out who I was, learning more about myself, learning how to combat my mental illnesses, learning how to be me, pretty much, and who I wanted to be, what I wanted to do in life, and my purpose. Trying to find like who Ashaya Janae was in general was the main goal out there. And I felt, after my therapy sessions and after I finished CBT therapy, which is, you can just say CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, it was like, I think I went through about 8 weeks, give or take, but it was like every week and then every other week. So I went through about 3 months of therapy, and coming out with the tools and knowing my signs and symptoms of when I'm falling into a depressive episode, or I'm falling into an anxiety attack, a panic attack, or when my mind is playing tricks on me. Knowing those signs and like having the tools to combat them really made me look at life very, very differently and in a different light. And I knew when my sister was like, hey, your contract is up, I really kind of want to move out of our parents' home, you know, can we move in together? Like, you know, you're already planning on coming back, just because Vegas is very, very expensive, and I'll get into that in a minute. I was like, this is the prime opportunity. This is a sign from the universe saying that I have completed what I came out here to do in Vegas, and it's time for me to leave. It's time for me to go and explore the world and explore a new chapter of my life. So I did come back to Michigan, money and also like, you know, helping out my family, but just in a different light. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity to have lived in Vegas. I definitely want to go back and move back to Vegas eventually, have a place here in Michigan, because Michigan has always been home. I was born here, and Vegas has always been home. I lived there for a few years, and I really grew a lot out there when I did live out there, during my like middle school, beginning of high school phases. And so that is somewhat of an update of where I am at in the world and where I'm at in life. And I am just trying to finish up school right now, my last semester of college, and I'm just very, very excited. I am trying to hone in and get all the motivation to finish. It has been a struggle for the first half of the semester. We just got off of spring break, and so I know I have assignments due, so I'm trying to just really crank it out this last half of the semester to just really push and thrive and graduate pretty much. If you are new here, I go to the University of Michigan Flint. I am a psychology major for it's my 5th year. I'm a super senior. So for the first 4-ish years, I was a human biology major. And after I was diagnosed with anxiety depression, I was like, I really want to make a difference in people's lives and their like mind and their mindset and their thinking processes. So I switched to psychology, which tacked on an extra semester, but you know, it is what it is. And so I'm graduating with a degree in psychology. The goals right now after I graduate is to become a life coach. I mean, I don't need a certification to become a life coach in any state. I can just become a life coach. Obviously having that certification will set me apart from other people and other life coaches and give me some, you know, depth to my practice, but I do have a psychology degree to back me up, so I feel like I'm good there. Eventually I will get my life coaching certification, but I really want to just delve deep into these practices. So I have been like watching videos and, you know, in contact with life coaches and just really trying to put my own spin on things. So hopefully in a few months I'll be able to have my first few clients and see how that all goes. Also, I'm in the works of trying to start a nonprofit organization, which is on a standstill right now, obviously just due to me trying to grind it out for school. But I really want to, by the end of the year, early next year, really get that off the ground and see what we can do with that, surrounding preventative measures with health, whether that being like physical, mental health, emotional health, things like that, and like underprivileged communities that have been hit with, I guess I'm saying not like, I don't know the word, I'm trying to find the word, minority communities, just so we can get health all on the same page in, you know, United States, and bring generational wealth and health to, you know, the world. What else? I have been dabbling in a few business opportunities, a few things that are in the works right now. I have spent yesterday rebranding myself, so I have changed my website, which I will link below. I have or am in the process of going through my social media and kind of just like cleaning and clearing, which is going to take a while, especially my Instagram, but that'll be linked down below as well. All my social media will be linked down below. I'm starting to try to get into TikTok, really just rebrand myself socially, just to make things pop in a way. So, and obviously I'm rebranding myself on YouTube, to cater more towards like my life and what I've been going through, just like see if I can be more relatable to people and like help people out. So like I said, comment below what you want to see, what you want to hear. Like, I have lots of experience right now. I work for a high-end athletic clothing store, which I will not disclose the name, not just yet, but I feel like sometimes you can pick up on the hints, especially on my Instagram. I used to be a pharmacy technician for a while. I still have my license. I need to renew that. I'm trying to kind of steer into the psychology path and try to see if I can get some like experience in psychology, just to get my foot in the door for that, and just not, you know, just have my experience from school, just have like real life worldwide experiences. So we're in the process of doing that, but that's a lot of big things. So I'm very, very excited. Nice little update. And I did say I was gonna talk about Las Vegas. Absolutely love Las Vegas. Just very, very expensive. I lived in the middle of Las Vegas, right down the street from the airport, which I felt like was one of the more cheaper ones. It's right down the street from UNLV, which is the university out there, so the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So it's more like a college-ish type area, but lots of a majority of like the homeless population lives down there as well, along with very, very random and eccentric individuals, I guess you can say, just because it is right behind the strip, or in front of the strip, kind of just whichever way you're looking at it. So my bills, astronomical. I can make another video about living in Vegas and what I've learned in Vegas and like all the areas and things like that if y'all want to see that. But I think just in general, just like as like just a pinpoint, a roundabout price point, I think I was paying all my bills probably about $1,600 to $1,700 a month, give or take. So it was, and not even including like food and gas. So yeah, it's great. Or like anything like outside, like entertainment wise, which I really didn't do a lot of that anyway. But yeah, it was a great experience, and I definitely want to go back when I get my money up a little bit. So, but yeah, that's just an update on me. I also rebranded the podcast, so I will link that below as well. Everything's gonna be linked below. It's gonna be great, but please interact with this video, comment, see what you want to see. Like, I love doing, like, I would love to like start doing like vlogs, hauls. I can do an apartment tour once we get everything situated and together. We've only been in here for probably about 3-ish weeks. So you still see like my bags like right there and my clothes, and then we just had a housewarming party, and so like right here, okay, our housewarming party. So like right here we have like some cleaning supplies, like gifts. I have my little Bob vacuum cleaner. But yeah, excuse me, I'm like talking so fast, but like I just came back from the gym, so, and I've been like trying to like get some stuff done before I go to work. But yeah, so anything you want to see, please let me know. Anything you want to know, please let me know. Please listen to the podcast, it's really great. I just did a little like season 2 intro, just like talking about the rebranding, talking about pretty much what we talked about here, but like just in like podcast form. But I will be posting my podcasts Monday at 8 a.m. I already have the first episode done, well, recorded. It needs to be edited and just like listening to. So yeah, and then I really kind of want to get on a schedule with like TikTok and posting. I'm gonna post a video today just from yesterday about like, you know, my productive day, like rebranding and things like that. So I'm gonna try to post a few times a week with that, and then with YouTube, I really want to post every week, and I feel like that's manageable. I just really need to like get my time management skills together. So I'll post this video. What's today? Tuesday. So I guess I'll post every Wednesday, because then I can edit this video tonight. And then Wednesdays are really busy for me though. Look at me, John. So I'm just gonna say I'll post every Wednesday at 8 a.m. So Mondays for podcast, Wednesdays for YouTube, and then throughout the week just little TikToks and things like that. I think my next week's video, I haven't thought of it yet, but it'll probably be like a moving to Vegas type video, just kind of explaining the move to Vegas and the areas and things like that, and like what I was doing out there, which is, you know, just explaining that it's different living there than as a tourist. And yeah, so that'll be another sit down video, which is fine, and I'll go over all the numbers and details and things like that, and then I'll start vlogging. And hopefully I can get like a camera and stop using my phone, but yeah, we'll see. But other than that, please like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. If y'all haven't watched the previous videos, I definitely will watch them. Like, you notice like I got a little hang time from some of the older videos because I'm like 6 months in on my hair, but it's really interesting to watch those old videos, which is only like a few months ago, and then watching these, who will be starting to like come to watching those old videos, and then watching these new videos that I'm gonna start posting, and kind of seeing like how like I've shifted, how my mindset has shifted and everything like that. So I'm very excited to like take y'all on this journey and just record this journey for myself as well. So other than that, like I said, I will talk to y'all later.